Yo yo yo, I hope you're doing well. My name is Ghoul and this is No, I'm Not a Human. A horror game about being a not human. Or something. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Aw, the kitty. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Just a normal girl. Can't wear no shirt. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. You got someone knocking on the door already. Hello. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous. So I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. Okay, great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Can't turn on the light. Got a little hat and coat. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Look at them. Just guys hanging out in the moment, enjoying life. No phones in sight. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Perhaps, may chance, loneliness and isolation. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Can't check the TV. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. We're afraid of the eastern direction. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. We're afraid of a nightstand. But we leave it in our room anyway. Breaking news! At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. You see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Anything else? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. Okay, that's unfortunate. Ooh, what's this? To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting the volume is on the left. If you still can't get a signal, try changing the wave range. To do this, left click on the handles. Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll try. So we gotta use the right knob. Bring it left and right. I don't see anything popping up. Oh god, that's like a lot of different stuff here. They said you gotta hit the knob if you can't find it, right? Maybe that's what's wrong. Hello, this is the Emergency Services Dispatch. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're burning up in the sun. People are burning up in the sun, like, just outside? Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy haunts the streets at night. The pale one. He's not human. Okay. So there's something stalking at night. Kombucha, save. Okay. So we have a save, but it looks like we only have one. For now. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack with the grass. Oh. Don't get why it's not in the corner, I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about rules. Is there a rule about crosses having to be in the corner? I didn't know that. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Like, where's Waldo? Must be annoying, wish people would just leave me alone already. It's also like a little indie horror game that was like that, where you had to find the guy repeatedly and it just kept getting worse and worse and the guy was going crazy. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself, like I am now. Not quite alone, though. I've got family in the other room and 2 dogs, but it is what it is, close enough. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. Okay, I hate dealing with people. I know it won't be easy for you, but you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows, they might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. And don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people, that won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own 2 eyes. I guess that's true. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right. Almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 010-727. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now, who the hell needs it? Anything else? Nothing else in here. Oh, there's a bug. Crush a cockroach. Ew. There we go. We used up all of our energy. We're a lightweight, a cheap date. It's fine. What other rooms are there? Anything in here? He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years. Still can't make up my mind. I guess that's it in there. And nothing in here. Oh, wait, no, we can interact with that. Window to another room. People used to do that to save electricity so the light from one room spills into the other. Then they sealed it up, but only on one side. It's a pretty nifty way of doing it, though. Alright, well, I guess that's all we can do today, so let's, go back to bed. We are nocturnal. I mean, I can't really blame them. I am too. Oh wait, we should check out what's going on. Alright, in the distance you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Yeah, he did kind of ditch them for the whole night. He should have just gone over there. Why do you have to stay the night? A little bit weird, you know? But it is what it is. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Alright, well, just teenagers being teenagers. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? They might be. There was that pale man going around, right? Can we check the radio at night, or is that just a daytime thing? Okay. Alright, let's see who's here. Hi, is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh, wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How'd you get in here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build up a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Okay, well that's really depressing. Ooh, got another visitor. Can I come in? Wow, you're tall. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know. So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. That's smart. Since you want to, live here, that's a very smart thing. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have noticed. Getting kicked out from a group, do we just take him in? I guess. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Yeah. Not in this economy. Definitely don't promise anything. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun. So, could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all the scary... It terrifies me. Why are you, so... awkwardly put together? Come in. I don't like that smile. Thank you, Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank God. But we don't really know what the visitors look like yet. And the first guy was also, abnormal. There, much better. Oh, howdy, my lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go and look for a shelter somewhere else. My old lady's exhausted, though. She just needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day, if we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Yo, I don't trust this at all. You should leave. Got it. Sorry to bother you. We'll just have to keep looking, won't we, sweetie? Come on, move your damn legs. I'm tired too. Yeah, I'm sorry, bud. I don't trust that at all. If you're asking for a place to stay and you can't even speak up and say hello. Ugh. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon that we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an on-house person with perfect white teeth, who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with 4Rest you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 302-680 and your groceries will be at your door within one day. 4Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Good afternoon, here's the weather forecast. A warm front is pushing into our region, bringing with it a heat that will likely break all previous records. Meteorologists tell us to expect even higher temperatures over the coming week. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please abstain from sunbathing, as high temperatures could also significantly increase the risk of sunstroke. It's not known for certain at this stage whether being in the sun alone can negatively affect our health. But to prevent third-degree burns, please refrain from venturing outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen of all factors will no longer protect you. That's the latest for now. Dang. Even sunblock isn't helping, huh? Need sleeping by the nightstand. We got a radio still to look at, too. But let's see, where are all the people and how are they getting along? Check this room. Yes, was there something you wanted? Oh, okay, we didn't test him for his teeth, right? Why did they throw you out of the bar? I blame the chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It messed us all up. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar and screamed stop, blaming everything but yourselves. Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer, foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. It does look like sadness and smoke. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. Leave alone. Just pull out the gun and shoot him right there, dude. This, nope. I don't know if this is a guy or girl. I hope all this ends soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember like it was yesterday. I just got fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb into bed, and cry my eyes out. But when I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out, but I decided to take a peek, quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lay down. My stomach is doing somersaults. I hope all this ends soon. You test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. Wait, what? You're gonna make me make a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Oh. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous, I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Perfect white teeth that you don't even remember going to the dentist, but you just got it fixed. Okay, so do I fit the description? Leave her alone. Okay, so it's a chick. We'll leave you alone for now. We'll come back. We'll come back. Pulling out a gun feels a little extreme because we don't know what's fully going on yet. I guess we can check out the radio. And now it's simple. Whoa. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. Just send your photos to us by email too, and we'll handle the rest. I think I somehow had it like sped up there, and it skipped a bunch of stuff. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. I missed the first message. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, let's get some sleep and go into the next day. Or night. Someone's knocking again. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Yeah. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. So that's the one that we heard on the radio. Oh, we should have called our neighbor in for it. I didn't even use the phone yesterday. I guess it's only a daytime thing. Oh well. Sure, we're fine. Hey, hello, I guess, if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world? Different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke. So it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks, though. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. Come on. Yeah, you're fine. No way. Whoa. You even got carpet? Sweet. But the... whatever. Alright. What? But the what? I've got carpet. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Thanks for dumping all that on my already troubled mind. I understand that this is stressful for you since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. We can use affirmations to reach the depths of your inner cosmos. You understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. Her mouth looks so weird. Come in. Ah, delightful. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Oh my gosh, your child is so ugly. I'm sorry. You're also not that good looking. Enough. Stop fidgeting and hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. Why are you looking for? I just said what happened. Chill. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. Oh. Yeah, that's rough. Your other 4 are probably better. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where did your other kids go? I don't know, maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete jerk. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. Come on, that's awful. Finally, a moment. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Okay, looks like no one else is coming tonight. I really should have called. Oh well. Well, that's all we got to do tonight. Yeah, nothing on TV. We don't watch stuff late at night. It smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks, which is also very easy to impersonate. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call your hotline on 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Reports say a pale maniac has appeared on the streets of the city. From various testimonies, police have learned that this victim all had one thing in common. They were alone. Oh, the victims. Additionally, the maniac likes to talk to the victims before committing their vicious murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the killer from eyewitness accounts. The suspect is a very pale, middle-aged man with black hair. He is a slender build and wears a single pair of pants. Further reports have added that he sometimes also wears the skin of a different person. This information has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door. Do not tell him that you are alone. That's all for now. Nothing else. Check the radio. Have your eyes become red, your teeth white? Has dirt appeared under your nails? An evil spirit has entered you. You're a visitor. Don't let this blight take over your body. Call our experts immediately on 777-460. They'll cast out the evil spirits, cleanse your body of the pernicious aura, and provide you with enhanced protection. So who died? So that's the girl and the mom. Oh! Tall guy's dead. Okay. So I think that means that that person's... Let's check your fingernails this time. What do you want to check? Hands. You want to look at my fingernails? That's a weird thing to check. But okay, take a look. Yeah, that looks like dirt underneath the fingernails. What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. How did all this crap get on my fingernails? I couldn't have been walking around filthy for this long, could I? I'm sorry, buddy. Listen, it's you or me. How odd. Shooter. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Or... Nope. It is what it is. We did what we had to do. It's stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? Him? Oh, he's tired. Like me, he's shy around new people, too, so he's being extra clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all this. But it's too late to change any of that now. I guess that's true. I want to do the phone real quick before I forget. Psychics, 4 rest, FEMA. I think we want 4 rest, right? 302680. Hello, you've reached 4 rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? 1 can of coffee, 2 cans of Energetica. Let's do 2 cans of Energetica. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Coffee might have also been a good choice too, but who knows. Let's call the neighbor. 010-727. Hey neighbor. You saw what happened out there? Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice, but back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Be careful. Thanks, you too. Alright, we don't need any of this other stuff. How do I... There we go. Bathroom. I need to check myself. Oh. Screw this. Yeah, we don't care. Why would I care? But we now have only 1 more thing of energy to test on 3 people. Probably this one out of anybody. Want a reading? How do you know so much about me? Ah, what a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the 6th house. It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say. If Jupiter is in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. I need a test too. Oh, darling, I knew your energy would resist, but let us do your test. I shall see right through you anyway. Teeth or hands? How about hands? Well, go ahead and look. Yo. Excuse me? But do be careful, I earned myself a few splinters crafting dream catchers. You can't be serious. You're gonna shoot me for having splinters. For my precious dream catchers, no less. You're out. I once spent all night pulling out splinters after ritual. It hurt, but each one was like a lesson from the universe. I couldn't tell if her nails had stuff on it, like... whatever. I'm sick of all this. Why are you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as hell, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple sodas, some snack bars, and this old friendship bracelet I made back in school. And I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then, I just wander around, crash wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back and I'm my own damn boss. I mean, I guess. We've already done that. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything more to test. Was the kid? Yeah. Man, we really messed up on getting him killed. And I might be wrong, maybe it did trigger, but I assume that it probably wouldn't have triggered if nobody else was in the night before, you know? I don't know. There's only 2 people the night before. Let's get some sleep. Did someone die? Oh wait, we won't know until next time. My bad. Someone's knocking. Let's check the window first. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples, or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Maybe. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. Would be pretty gross. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Maybe. Who's here? Howdy. I've got the creepy visitor in front of my house right now, sir. Right in front of me. You guys can see it from the street right there. What do you want? No, I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I've got a gun. Delicious. Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So... you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. No, he looks so disappointed. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days. True. 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 Who knows? Hi, 4 rest delivery here. Accept it. Here you go, Energetica ×2. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Oh, I didn't even ask him how he's doing. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Somewhere towards the beginning. The dead soon shall speak, but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Okay. Weird guy. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? Sorry about all the banging, it's just... You wouldn't believe what I saw digging that last hole. Folks are dropping like flies lately, but no one's around to bury them. You just leave them where they fall. Sun will basically cremate them all anyway. Did you just walk off the job? Job ain't worth squat. No one brings in bodies anymore anyway. Folks stopped caring about proper send-offs, I tell you. Sun will cremate the corpses anyway, and these nights they're too short to deal with the dead. If only trouble nurtured us, just like we nurture it. Anyway, I quit. To hell with it. I'm done. Come in. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified those visitors might be right behind me. Yo, I might have messed up. It looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay, I took a lot of people, I feel like. I've kind of just had an open door policy. You know what they say about open door policies. Does somebody else die? No, wait, we might be okay. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bober Brewery together. Since then, Bober Journey has become one of the best-selling beers, both at home and in bars. Bober Journey beer, drink the good stuff, drink a lot. Now available through Fast Food Delivery. FEMA. What is it, and why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the many problems caused by the visitors' invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If a FEMA employee appears on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's it. Check what's on the radio. Welcome, it's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysteries and government conspiracies. Okay. Today we'll be discovering the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Wait, what? He's not coming? How did they steal all of his documents? There were mountains of information in there. Damn it, I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Okay. The truth. Okay, at least we don't have the body bag in here anymore. What about this chick? Nope, she's out of here too. Okay, so we got him on the ground. We've got her not with her kid. Where'd the kid go? Okay, the kid's gone. I'm sick of all this. And how did you survive? Somehow. I sneak into stairwells, sheds, or just sleep under a tree, hid from the heat under any roof I could find. Eat whatever I could get, some greens growing wild or a candy bar I swiped from a store. What's with that look? Yeah, I stole, big deal. How else am I supposed to survive? Nobody's gonna hire me, so whatever. What now? Think I'd really steal anything from you? Please. What, is this some kind of interrogation? Drop it, seriously. Want a reading? What happened to that man? I told him, it doesn't matter what you do, only the color of your aura will while you're doing it. But he doubted me, and so life passed him by. One day I closed my eyes and envisioned the fulfillment of my dreams. I poured all my cosmic energy into that image. If you don't open your heart to energy of the universe, why bother living in your body at all? You could do the same. Close your eyes. Imagine your wildest dreams have all come true. Focus on the vision. Do you know why you suffer? You still fail to grasp that suffering is the purest form of joy. So tell me, are you ready to take the next step? Some find guidance from the other side can help. There are people, experts who know how to cleanse the darkness. If you like, I can help you connect. I sense you might have need of them. You can reach them here, 464 or 94. And don't forget to tell them I sent you. I need to test your eyes. Oh, darling, yeah. They're brown, of course. Well, if you don't count the red spots, the moon is to blame for those. You crazy? You know it's just the moon playing tricks, don't you? It's not that easy to track her movement. Hear her out or shoot her. If you kill me, you'll be doomed to eternal... We're about to start a war with her kind right now. We're calling our friends so that they come, and then we're gonna kill them all. It is what it is. Structure of an apple, the over apple, the land of mushrooms and paper. Fear thee of mush. Though it's so enchants thee, there meet only tears and parting's doom. Check her breathing. Why wasn't she responding? I wish to die. They hung up. This was not quite what you expected. Yeah, I think those were visitors talking on the other side. I think we made the right call. I think we made the very right call there. Let's check you. Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why'd you become a gravedigger? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading. They just lie there. Quiet. I used to know every grave, who's where, how their arms are folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird, feels deep enough, and then bam, empty. Empty, I tell you, but the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like 2 in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? I want to test you. Fine, go on, check. I'm wide open, turned inside out long ago. We're gonna check your eyes. Nights are my shift. Like, is that red? Daytime folks see the sun, but all I see is the lamp on my head and the shadows in the grave, and maybe that's for the best. Never saw the sun, never will. Maybe better not to see it all. Sometimes you cover one up, then you hear a rustle in the dirt. You look, but there's nothing. Eyes burn, not from lack of sleep, but from what they've seen more than they should have. I'm not gonna shoot him. It's stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you? Huh? He's still around. Probably just wandered off somewhere. You didn't know where my other kids went. Do you have a phone? I could call their father. That way I don't have to see his ugly mug again. I need to test you. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. Check your eyes as well. Looks done. Yeah, like his is red, hers are not. See those huge eyes? Yeah. That's what sleep deprivation will do to you. Leave her alone. Yeah. We got cans of Energeca, right? Yikes, maybe I wasn't supposed to shoot her. It only gives 1 energy? Oh my goodness, I thought maybe it would give you a full one. Oh man, alright. I'm sick of all this. I need to check you. Fine, just hurry and get it over with. We're gonna check your teeth. Weird thing to ask, and hey, you try anything and I'll bust your... Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Ooh. Leave alone. We're gonna check you, because you have the eyes that are messed up. Let's check your teeth. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. Yo, I think you're okay. Maybe. These white ones are mine. Fair and square. Those shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted down there anyway. But look, ta-da, they came in handy. I'm a little bit lost. I can't tell if that's... He just said white ones are his. Maybe... I guess we'll find out if something goes bad, right? See out this... Oh! Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. R.I.P. neighbor, dude. Dude, wait, I don't think I called the forest again. I'm so bad at this. At, like, everything. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. So, that was probably one of the soldiers that went after him. Oh, there they are. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Didn't that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? I assume so. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood. Checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help you feel safer. Whatever, I can't read. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Do I need it back? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. Oh, you took the mom and kid? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Whatever, I guess. Hey, buddy, got room in there for a stand-up guy like me? What happened to you? Nothing too crazy. I got kicked out by my mother-in-law because I threw a FEMA guy out of the house. Now she's scared they'll come knocking. Gotcha, didn't I? Messing with you, buddy. I don't have a mother-in-law. I ain't even married, which means I'm free to hit up the bar if you ever feel like grabbing a drink. Well, what are you, some kind of comedian? I'm not that kind of stand-up guy, but hey, what's wrong with being a little funny while the world's falling apart? Laughing will keep you sane, buddy. Even if everything else is going to hell, without him I'd be long gone. Sorry if my jokes rub you the wrong way. I'm just trying to keep it together, you know? So, you gonna let me in, buddy? Oh, buddy, looks like someone's already warming up that spot of yours. Now I'm all for sharing, but this doghouse is feeling a little crowded. Am I making some space? You should leave. Damn, buddy. Alright, I won't be a bother to you. I'm off. Yeah, no, if we're already at max capacity, we're good, dude. Hi. Let me in? What happened? My dad. They killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to my house, and they were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. There's no place for me. That kid in a cap is here. But I only want to sit in that spot. That's where Daddy used to sit. I want to see Daddy. I'll kick them out. Yeah, sorry. We have to, though. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. I will help you. Who are you? I dance. Ballet, can you tell? Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Hey. I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. Ballerina. Well, you decide what we do. Come in. Poor dancer freezing cold, so sad. Do not torture Kitty. Kitty hates cold. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Oh, look at the kitty. Hello, kitty. That looks like Garfield. Alright, well, I think that's all we can do for the night. So let's get some sleep. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. That's it, huh? No special broadcast. Oh, hi, cat. Meow. Hard to tell if it likes it or not. Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Okay. Oh, we can also go down here. What's in the basement now? What is this, potatoes? And we're digging. Wait a minute. Did we come up from the ground? Are we a visitor? No, I'm not a human. I need to check myself. Let's check armpits. Ew. Why is it red? What the hell is that? Looks like a rash, or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up. Maybe it'll help. Yo, am I a visitor? Let's check, eyes. Favorite eyes. Favorite eyes. They're red, motherfucker. Shouldn't have drank all that caffeinated crap. Okay, yeah. Ooh. This is not good. This is not good. 302 680. Let's get some coffee this time. Sorry, we can't accept your delivery right now. You already have a delivery logged in our system due to oh. Okay. Weird. Okay, nobody's in there. Where's the girl? Hey, what's up? I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. I'm not gonna bother testing. We only have one more to use it on. I'd like to use it on her, but oh man. I need to test you. Fine, go on, check. I'm wide open, turned inside out long ago. We're checking your armpits? Ugh, well, aren't you something? Yeah, I'm pretty gross, but you know what? That just cleared you. It itches like the dart's crawling under my skin. Besides, I got holes to dig and no time for shaving. Leave alone. What about you? Kitty is here. What more you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open door, ask yourself what for. What am I for? It's all same to me, place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty, the rest who care. I wish I could just like kill you. No offense. Maybe we should just go to bed. Okay. Got more people coming. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now, only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. Yo, am I not a human? Oh my god, I thought the cat was dead. Alright, it's alive. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Yeah, he's kind of a freak. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitors to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Yeah, that's pretty scary too to think about. Good evening, I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. Fine, if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. You're taking the girl? Ah, that's fine. She's kind of crying a lot. It's kind of annoying. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Okay, so now we can get rid of somebody with that. So we only have the visitor and the guy. Yo, the guy's gonna die because I couldn't kill the visitor, I think. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? Now I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay. The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed, you're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Wonderful, the cat's with you. What to do with the one who brought it is for you to decide. How did you know about the cat? I see further than most, a gift I was given. I don't see all but you. I know what awaits further down the path you walk. Something terrible comes to meet you. You are not the cause, yet you will feel its touch all the same. Perhaps they'll mention it on the radio. Will you listen? Of course I will. What am I supposed to do with that information? Nothing, I've already said too much. But for 2 days yonder, testing portends doom. Halt your scrutiny until the third sunrise. Okay. If you can do that, my guidance can continue. Maybe it will bring you peace, or at least help you move on. I hope to see you soon. So is he telling me not to test people? Hello. The heat doesn't bother me, I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you with it yet. The heat doesn't bother you? I'm always cold. Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? Come in. Thank you. Ceiling's a bit low, but it's fine. How is my ceiling low? Hello? What do you mean? What are you on? Hello, can you let me in, please? No, why you, ew. Do you need something? Yeah, somewhere to stay. I've got nowhere else to go. The dorm isn't an option anymore. Why? FEMA. They started rounding people up and I really don't want to end up in a quarantine zone. Come on. Thank you so much. Here, I've got the cigarettes. It's not much, but I hope it helps. I wonder what cigarettes do. Smoke. Okay. Get some sleep. I'm sure someone died. Smells like someone died tonight. Yeah. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. That is creepy. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see a black patches, you've found a visitor. Now, science time. The heat won't stop you, feel the drive. With Energeca, you're alive. Wow. An invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water? Now available from 4 Rest Delivery. Order at 302-680. I think we were already able to order that before, right? So who is alive and who's dead? If only there was a little warmth. You're keeping the jacket on? Yes, there's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? Aren't you sweating under it? No. The body sweats to cool itself, but I don't think I can get any colder. Gideon's here. What more you need? Hand over FEMA notice. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. No offense, but like, we need to get you going. Yeah, he's dead, of course he is. Damn. Damn, this whole thing's so messed up. You used to live in a dorm, right? Yeah, I didn't mention it before, but I'm not from around here. Came to study, then everything went to hell. At first, they locked us in the dorms, afraid the virus would spread, and then they brought in the yellow suits. I was already getting worried, but when I heard they were taking the infected to quarantine zones, I wasn't going to just sit there and wait for them to drag me away, so I climbed out the window and ran. Grabbed my jacket and took off. Had no place to go, though. That's how I ended up at your door. Just the jacket? Yeah, it's my favorite jacket. And don't get me wrong, it's not about the price tag or the brand label. It's one of the few things I have left from my brother. Okay. Yeah, we lost the girl. There's nobody else. There's ourself we can check. Let's check our armpit again. It is cleared up. Harry, seems about right. Oh wait, we can pet you. Looks like it's starting to get used to you. 4 Rest. Let's try out 4 Rest again. Get some more energy. Hello, you've reached 4 Rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? Oh wow, 2 cans of cat food. Oh, we can get cat food too. I wanted to get coffee. We have 1 jar already to save. We don't need another one. Not yet. Let's just get cat food, I guess. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. All right. Well, let's check you. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Let's check your eyes. Now, eyes are a window to hell, not to the soul. My soul burned out long ago. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Your eyes are white, narrow pupils, probably because the cold has tightened my skin. Shame, the sun still burns me like everyone else. At least my flesh was warm as it is charred. Nope, you're good. I already gave you a notice. I'm kind of sad we lost him. He attests you. Oh man, if I really am a visitor, don't tell me, just shoot, alright? Alright. What about your armpits? Oh, about the armpits. You shave your armpits. I know irritation's a sign of a visitor, but it's from the jacket. I sweat in it, and there's nowhere to shower these days. Yeah, it looks kind of normal scratching, so I think really it is just her, maybe, but we'll find out, I'm sure. I'm hoping it's just her. She went back to the basement too, who knows. Hi, 4 Rest Delivery here. How'd you become a delivery guy? Just past the screenings, they checked all the signs, decided I'm human, and... Yo, it's all on fire behind you. Oh, you mean how I ended up still working in the middle of an apocalypse? Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home and rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole show. Besides, my family's far away, I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure, you're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order here to deliver to you. Ready to take it? Accept it. Here you go. Have a good night. Can we feed the kitty? No. It looks like no one else is coming tonight. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter. But it seems no one is willing to let them in. To be fair, if nobody else is coming tonight, why is there so many people on the street looking for houses? The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a female officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. So the female officers are kind of just like mass murdering people at this point. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear-streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Oh, what a pleasant thought. Please, nobody died. No. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts, creatures from the deep underground. No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, the Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remains unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a breath and truly unwind. Okay. Now available. Yeah, so it's just like a cigarette ad. Doesn't say what it does, but we need to make sure we... If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on, I just want to get out of here. Please, someone help. Oh, how do I feed you? Meow. Feed the cat some canned food. His little face is hard to read, but you're pretty sure he's happy. You have a strange feeling you can sleep peacefully tonight. Feels like your furry friend has shared one of his lives with you to say thanks. Who knows, maybe death will pass your home by tonight. At the cat. You reach out. Hard to tell? Yeah. Is there anything new in the basement? It doesn't seem like it. What is the point of this basement? Why is it here? Kitty, is here what more you need? I sent you a notice. Why are you still here? Genuinely, did that just not work? Who sent you here? You did what needed. Why you know about rest? Fine, someone sent me, but didn't say what next. If only there was a little warmth. Any ideas on what to do about your temperature? I don't believe I can change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer. You know, I thought of a metaphor. Picture deep space, vast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. I'll never feel the heat of the sun, or the warmth of an embrace. It seems neither space nor society needs me. Who died? The dorm kid. That's kind of rough for him. I know for a fact that you're the visitor, right? So let's just check your teeth. You chew up what conscience leaves behind. Yeah, they're perfect white. What is pull out? Yeah. Haha, shoot the gun, shoot them. Never thought she'd favor a big idiot. I mean, it is what it is, sorry. I was hoping we'd have the dorm kid and we'd have the other lady with the sweatshirt. I thought giving her the notice would send her away. I'm sorry, we can't accept your... Yeah, okay. Thank you. Hang up. Alright, I guess we go back to sleep now. Feels bad, though, because now we only have one person here. I don't want to sleep right now. I'm full of energy. Oh. Right. You know what? Let's check you a couple more times. Or once, and then we'll check ourselves. Let's check your photo. What does a photograph prove? Does it not seem strange to you? But it's not up to me, is it? Did you see something? Show me. You know what? I need to test you. Can we check your armpits? I need a moment. I just not look quickly. Okay, why do you have a rash? Yes, that was unpleasant. I bear it all out of respect for you. Yeah, wait, are you part of the problem too? Oh wait, we don't have any more to do ourselves now. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, whatever. Let's try to get some more sleep. Someone's here. Someone's a-knocking. Hello, anyone in there? I heard footsteps, means you're there, behind the door. Can you open it? First, return the ones you took. Did you come for me this time? I don't get it. Oh, no, I'm not with FEMA. Is it because of the uniform? Everybody hates them, from what I've seen, for whatever it is they do. People get taken away and they never come back. Who knows what's really going on? So who are you then? Just a regular factory guy. Build fridges, fix them too. And I don't work there anymore. Work kept piling up, not enough people left. We couldn't keep up. I burned out and quit. Come in. What? Oh, thanks. Any place I can sit? Didn't think you'd actually let me in. Yeah, you're good, dude. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. Okay. I know somebody's knocking here, but we didn't check what's outside yet. On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. I mean, I don't think we are. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They'd likely want to take shelter there, but is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? I mean, we seem to have like a really nice pad, to be fair. Oi. I'm already letting you in just because you started off with oi. Whole world's gone Pete Tong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back. What are you talking about? You been to any of these other houses, walk the streets? All your rules and morals have gone up in smoke, sunshine. Don't mean diddly no more. It's simple now. Terror bastards throw it out and it's winner chicken dinner. How many houses have you been through? I never stayed in any of them one too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You've still got proper order here. That's a rare thing, sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it. Come in. Good boy. Power's the name of the game now, sunshine. You can either roll with it or let it roll over you. Yo, what did I just let in? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Hey, can you let me in, pal? Who are you? I'm a fireman. I got caught out in the sun while we were fighting forest fires today. The thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but it was horrible. The trees, they went up like matchsticks. I've never seen anything like it. Smoldering animal carcasses covered the forest floor. Why aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Come in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who goes ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. He's a good kitty. So we got another FEMA notice. We might have to get rid of that guy that was talking about being bad or whatever. That might have been a mistake on my part to take him in. Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's not known if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Oh wait, that's a new person. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder, the bells toll for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tingle deep in sticky sustenance. Ceremin inundans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. And we got the radio. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. Oh? I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Saw what? Have we got a problem? Why do you see people as animals? Let me ask you something. What are we really? We kill. We eat what we kill. And we don't lose any sleep over it. It's natural, isn't it? The society, yeah? They put us on a leash. Lucky for us, those days are behind us. What do you mean? It's simple, really. Basic and understandable truths have replaced what was once a senseless society. There's a back,
and that pack has an alpha. Anyone threaten the pack, they die. That's a code I can get behind. But the worst thing, a sheep in wolf's clothing. You think a pack is better than society? And you don't? Back in normal society, you'd never have spotted one of those sheep. Too much idle banter, too many rules. You'd be all tangled up in debate instead of doing what needs doing. That's why having that alpha is vital. No questions, no votes. He says it, you bleed and do it. An alpha don't show weakness. Only then does the pack survive. Simple as. If only there was little warmth. You said you had something to reveal when we met. What was it? Not sure I want to talk about it right now. Something has been on my mind for a long time. It might be why I feel so cold. I'm loath to bring it up, but it might just consume me if I don't. I'll tell you tomorrow. I think I'll be ready then. Okay. Have we got a problem? I want to test you. Take a gander, sunshine. Let's check your ears. What next? What big teeth you have. This is mental. Maybe I ought to strap you in a straitjacket before you go hurting yourself, eh? Leave alone. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in though, thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. I don't really need to test you anymore. Who else do we got? So we got one room fully empty. Another one fully empty. Why is everybody just chilling in one room? Hello? Oh. I forgot about you. I hope I didn't get too much solar exposure. You're sure you're not with FEMA? I'm really not with them. I told you I used to fix fridges. I found the uniform in a car. Earlier you said you took it off a corpse. Well, yeah, sure. I found it in a car on a dead guy. Figured the uniform would protect me from visitors. I mean, those FEMA guys wear it for a reason, right? Yeah, we need to check you, buddy. We'll go ahead, just don't waste precious time. Let's check your ears. You kidding? We didn't train for this. Don't know about others, but our team never checked for this. Our team never checked for this, he said. But he also has a lot of wax, but no, like, creepy crawlies. It's a normal ear. You're wasting your time. I want to check you again. Well, let's check your armpits. You really want to see this? Yeah, what's the rash for? Disgusting, right? That's what you get when you sweat in the suit. Skin cracks, even rots. Not the worst that's happened to me, though. Man, it's tough to say because, let's be real, Kitty, I also have a rash in my armpits. Let's call for a rest. So, something I noticed, though, was that when you feed the cat, it said that you are safe for that night. So if I just keep feeding it, then we never have to worry about if the tests are wrong, right? Force to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd still like to place an order, please try calling it. Oh, maybe we're still stuck in like an old order, though. Let's skip feeding it today, and we'll feed it like tomorrow or something. We've got no more energy today anyway, so might as well get some sleep. Okay, let's see. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact. A small pocket of safety, but how long can they keep hiding? Yeah, that seems like a rough position to be in. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. I mean, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. It is kind of weird.
Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Oh gosh, please don't take the girl with the jacket. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all of this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. So what now? We need people, 2 to be precise. It'll speed things up. This is all for the best. Fine, if it helps. Remember, help us, help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these 2 back before you know it. And we'll handle the visitors. Okay, well, it's unfortunate they took the guy that got all burnt up and left me with the one that I'm kind of questioning. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? No, yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned. Some dragged out and executed. Death's taken a liking to you. Yes. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There will be need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply holding her cross, the threshold. So what is it you want? We must reform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it. Yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here, anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do not long for peace, a world where no one is a burden to any other. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith. Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes. I doubt it shall take very long. So did he just bring people in? Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighbors dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess, is that a broom in your hands? That's a funny way of looking at it. Sure, it's a broom. I can sweep away the filth with my bare hands, but this just makes it easier. The most effective way, though? Lock them up in a house and torch it. And anyone who feels sorry for visitors might as well be one. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one. Half-naked? I know. So it wasn't wearing any protective armor. Interesting. You actually saw him. Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Is that it? Nope, we got someone else. How's your new life treating you, baby? Managed to adapt yet? How silly of me to ask. You do live here after all. You look unusual. So you noticed. Thanks. Do you like it, baby? People keep remarking my looks lately even more than they used to. You're not much of a talker, are you? Tell me about yourself. I'd rather not. Maybe it'll help once you get it all out in the open. But I won't force you to open up. I can offer you something most wouldn't. These days, everyone's obsessed with the end of the world. But even the loneliest soul needs a special kind of attention. Let me in and I can give you that. Make you feel something. Yo, can I let you in and not do that? We are not a simp. You should leave. I never expected you to answer any differently. Do you think facing the end all alone will make things any easier? Well, he doesn't think so. Like, I would love to take you in, but I don't, like, want to sleep with you, dude. Sorry. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. We go back to bed. Good afternoon, you are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possibly ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrests or criminal charges. That's the latest for now, stay tuned. Oh yeah, that's right, he said that we need to protect some people from the cult, right? Oh, you. If only there was a little warmth, so what are you hiding? Yes, I wanted to share a secret. I think I'm ready. It usually ends badly, but maybe not this time. Under these clothes is, I believe, the reason for my cold and loneliness both. Look. No, not again. What did you do? I didn't mean to. I thought it'd be different here. It never is. I didn't want this. I swear I didn't. I'm so confused. What did she just do to me? Kick them out. Right now? A bullet would be kinder. I can still feel pain, unfortunately. The sun will take longer. Can I at least stay until nightfall? Fine, but don't try anything. Thank you. I know you hate me. Still, I'm sorry, this isn't what I wanted. What just happened? What? Hope I didn't get too much solar exposure. Don't you think wearing a FEMA suit is a bad idea? Well, no. I mean, sure, some people don't like FEMA, but... Oh, you mean I might get into trouble for impersonation, right? Well, listen, I think if I just explain everything, they'll let me off. I mean, there's no need to demonize them. It's not like there's some kind of secret society or anything. I want to check you. Well, go ahead, just don't waste precious time. Can I check your gums through your teeth? So you actually take your job seriously. Well, listen, I've seen better days. You know, we had this case once. Oh, whoops. So I figured it's better not to get too thorough with teeth, just to avoid questions, if you know what I mean. Leave it alone. Okay, so he's chill now. Yo, I can't believe she has like a void. I say void only because it said when you stare at the void achievement when I looked at it apparently. But what is this? If only there was a little warmth. I don't... I wish I understood what happened in there. Who are you?
Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her. Death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear? Or the lashings of dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. You look scared, are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will he ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes, I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve. To be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of dead and the mountains of bones and reach her. Death. How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner, we won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest, our journey ahead will be long and hard. Okay, so I think we're just gonna leave them in there. Let's do a test of ourselves. Check our teeth. I don't know if that looks like bloody or not. Shit, white. Smokers would kill for these. And let's do ears. Can we see our ears? I don't know how you would see your ears in this mirror, but sure. What kind of report was that anyway? Did we check the radio? Ahem, this is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. That's my neighbor. It's close to the hermit's place. Oh, that's me. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Is there a way we can, like, get it over to them? I don't think so, right? What about calling, there's no way that it works to call them anymore, right? Yeah, I was gonna say maybe we can call them and ask them if they can come over here. We can give them some food from the basement. But does it look like our fingernails might have dirt under them? Hello, would you like to place an order? 1 can of coffee, 2 cans. 2 cans of cat food. What does smoking do? It's been a while since I smoked. Last time's probably after one left, I guess. Well, that gives you 3 energy. Oh, that's such a waste. That was such a waste. Oh, that's awful. Okay, you know what? Let's check our hands. I think we're clean. Clean hands, some powder marks, nothing major. Let's check you for your photo. Might look unusual. Why would it look unusual, buddy? They told me the longer you work around visitors, the stranger your aura gets. Leave alone. And you check you one more time. Let's check your eyes. People's eyes are beautiful after all. Red? Yeah, you see, when you're stuck in this mask all the time, it does things to you. Your vision gets worse. Everything narrows. Like you're looking always through eye holes even when you aren't. But again, these eyes have seen too much. Maybe it's finally time to close them. And at first you're just doing your job, then suddenly you realize you don't see people anymore. You see silhouettes, then smoke, then embers, then emptiness. I'm giving you cat food because I think that he might be a murderer, okay? I need your help, actually. Yep, okay. Yep, we're going to bed. Alright, that's all we got today. Alright, so smoking gives you a full energy bar. That sucks that we wasted it there. I wish it told you what it did. Ooh, someone's knocking. Nobody died either. Let's look out the window. An armed visitor, a hunter, holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Not those guys. R.I.P. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. I mean, probably. If you have weapons, right? Two female officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gone around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives, must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. It's a pretty good question, to be fair. Hello, delivery here. Thank you. Oh, I didn't talk to you again. My bad, dude. I do not care about the delivery driver at all, apparently. We need another person in here. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean? Yes. Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore. Let's fix that. If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Can you come back later? Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. You alone? I'm not alone. Well. Even we are rare sight now, let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then. Until we meet again. Please tell me I can get another actual human. It seems like there are no humans left. Howdy, mind if I crash here for a bit? You look like the Joker or Harley Quinn. What is that? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him with a visit. You'd surprise anybody, yeah. Turns out there's no damn place for me to stay where he's working. What does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you loud and proud. He works for FEMA. Oh, I bet you would. When I heard he'd been transferred into FEMA, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab. Then the cabbie robbed me blind. What'd your husband do before that? Like I tell you, why do you want to know? What's the matter anyway? He's FEMA now, and I could be too if they didn't live in the dark ages. It just ain't fair. What, am I not as good as my hubby just because I'm a woman? I worked the border. I got a nose for shady folks. This whole no woman in FEMA thing is horse. Come in. Now that's more like it. Once we blast all them freaks, we can get back to living proper like decent folk. Fair. True. Hey friend. Dies his sweatshirt. That's crazy. Mind if I crash here for a bit? Everyone else either isn't home, got tossed out, or who knows what. I thought I had a bunch of friends, you know, figured we'd stick together through this, but here I am. I used to live with my ma and Nana, but we got kicked out, debt collectors, whole thing's a mess. What kind of friends are those? All theater folks, we drank together, messed around, had each other's backs. They were good guys, always down to help, share a beer, or just hang out, but now, I can't reach out to any of them. Everyone's got their own stuff going on. And with this sun thing, everyone's gone wrong. Come in. Dang, you're a lifesaver. You come find me later, alright? I've got some wild stories. They'll blow your mind. We need more people, though, because now that guy's gonna be checking and seeing if there's two to let him in or not. Hello there. Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? Trust me with what exactly? With important information, of course. I need a safe place to hide out and continue my research. I'm carrying some documents with very sensitive information. We're talking kilotons of state secrets, all of which I plan to make public. What kind of secrets? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging, proof the moon landing was fake. Government mind control through fast food, yes, really. And finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. Come in. I knew I could trust you. Believe me, I've seen the truth. Forget all the lies you've been told. Yo, we're just letting everybody in again, huh? It's like a roulette in here of who's gonna die in the morning. Let's get some sleep. Good afternoon, now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Oh, I need a drink, 1 second. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, the FEMA hotline is open on... Yes, as always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the Equatorial Belt. Troubling news from the countries in the Equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Nothing else, huh? Oh yeah, the radio. There's something in here. I just can't find it. FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to kill you. Run while you still can. If only there was a little warmth. So what are you hiding? Wait, why are you still here? What do you want now? You said you used to work at customs? You're right, I did. Speaking of which, you are checking folks for signs that they're visitors, right? Not to be kept in obvious or anything, but you know. Whose big idea was it to call these things visitors anyways? Freaks would have been more sufficed. He'll assist you. Make it quick, I don't have time for this. Yes, you do. Photo. If you insist, just don't go show my hubby now. Cute. That's very cute. Lord above, what did you expect? A centerfold? Poltagon, this is a kink, you freak, or are you just scared of what my hubby will do when he finds your creepy collection? Boo-hoo, I'm scared. The photo, help. Oh no, little baby gonna pull the trigger? Who made you the judge, mister? Yo, I need to test you again. Test me, okay? Yeah. Let me see your teeth. Perfect way. See, white as snow, straight as a picket fence, just like a doll's. Gums bleed a bit. Happens. I smoke a lot. Nerves, honey. What on God's green earth? I show you my pearly whites and you go sticking a gun in my face? A woman's pride is her smile. The bleeding, well, it could happen to anyone. Problem with my teeth, huh? You'll stop acting like that if you want to keep yours, mister. I don't know. Oh no. I don't know. I shouldn't have done that, probably. Got something to share? What are those papers? You would not believe what's in these files. Seriously, some of it's actually pretty darn fascinating. Take out this one, for instance. This theory is especially curious. It claims visitors aren't actually real, that they're part of a secret government plan to prune the population. Quite a compelling read, and oddly, it kind of makes sense if you really think about it. Now consider, overpopulation is a known problem, yes? It is simply the truth of our society. Suppose this is how the government has decided to handle it, huh? That's true. That is true. Now, there is something else that we need to do, too. Yeah, oh, not you. The person behind you. Death is the embodiment of mercy. We all fear her, but are our fears justified? Consider it, well, our world is no paradise, but a purgatory that torments us, and the question burns, why? So much fear, pain, and suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend.
Religion attempts to simplify the image of heaven to soothe the woes of the people, but is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. Please, kind homeowner, I hope you do not wish to speak ill of death. She despises blasphemers who label her as unjust and punishes them most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be the kindest of all gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war. She simply grants rest, and we need to meet her. Where are you heading? To the land of the outsiders. Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo, we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land next. Settle here. Their arrival is not random, summoned by the same call that draws us away. Death summoned them here. Is that so? What I'm confused about, why are you here still? Hope I didn't get too much solar exposure. Let's see what's in your pockets. Hey, why do you want to search me? Why not? Are you hiding something? Who? Me? No. Let's do this the hard way. Empty your pockets. Alright. No need to shake me down. Here. Happy now? Fine, you got me. I really am with FEMA. But please, don't tell the others. Okay. Get cat. Do we have more food? We do. Here you go. I don't know how long the game is, but I will say this is destroying my throat talking for this long. Let's call for rest. Hello, I've reached. Okay, no, we can't still. Alright. Well, it's kind of a tough situation we're in here. But let's go to nighttime, and then we can ask that lady to leave, maybe. Maybe I just need to ask her at night. Who knows? I guess she's also probably fine. No, see, you can't go in there. I thought not, but for some reason, she stayed. Alright, whatever. We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut it out. The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What's it going to take to fix this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors or we never meet again. Good, I never want to see you again. The feeling is mutual. Okay, well, her story's done. I didn't get to check out what secrets he had, though. That's all. Have a nice night. So we definitely got rid of a thing. I don't even know if she was a visitor or what she was, but let's not waste time. How fare my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Thank you for all you've done. I'm sure you are tired too of all the noise, these oppressive times, the confusion. Death spoke to me not long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She may offer you a place to hide from everything, even from the end itself. I'm not sure myself what that means, yeah, but it does sound tempting, yes? No? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? What about this window? Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? Bro, if somebody has a bunch of fuel, Molotov cocktails, they're setting up a bunch of wood, they're gonna burn the house down. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. That is pretty unfortunate. Can't go in the basement. Someone was knocking, right? I'm back. Try to find that someone I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? What if they only show 1 or 2 signs? Then you enact justice as swiftly as possible. Visitors feed on the weakness of the soft-hearted. That's how people get killed in their own homes. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, yeah. His house burned down, haven't seen him since. Only the girl made it out, your guy's dead. Show me you're not one of them, any part of you will do. You got a gun? Hell, if I care, we'll both go down shooting then. I mean, you could show yours. Ears? You mean ears? That's no visitor sign. You think I'm some idiot? You really think I'd fall for that? You're dead. What? You hear a madman behind the door, spitting furious words with raw aggression. You can only wait, hoping nothing will happen. The haze of rage in the eyes of an armed man is more terrifying than any visitor. You hear his shallow wheezing. He got me. And how many more has he slaughtered? How many has he burned? Thought he'd drag it out since I didn't go down easy. He's gone quiet. You should probably check. He's actually... Because of scum like you, so many are dead. People like you killed my friend. And people like you will never let anybody live in peace. What? You think no one will fight back? These minds, damned by insanity. And now I've lost everything. But you still have something left to lose. I'll crush you. Wait, did we just die? I'll drive you deep into the ground. What? I'll drown everything in your blood. Every bastard with a weapon in their hands dies today. Every last one. So that's going to be it for No, I'm Not a Human. Towards the end, when we were checking ourselves in the mirror, we found out that we weren't a human through a Steam achievement that popped up that said you are not a human. Or you are not a visitor. Sorry, not a human, of course. But yeah, no, it's a good game. I'm a little bit... It's such an abrupt way to end the game, though. And I know there's a bunch of endings. So a little bit of behind the glass is that I did play this game once in the past. When it first came out, and I got a different ending. So there's different endings, but my ending came like within the first 50 minutes of playing the game, so I came back later. Now that it's been quite a long time since then, obviously. But I mean, it's a good game. I like it. I like the choices that you're brought with. I wonder what these... I feel like you're supposed to get these endings, but I find it so hard not to just be utterly failing at a bunch of choices, apparently. Because our endings are just not the best. But that's okay. Over time, I'm sure I'll get a couple more endings, or maybe I'll watch a couple playthroughs. But if you made it this long into the video, or even if you've just been hanging out, I appreciate it. Thank you, and I hope you've had a great day. And until next time.